welcome to the stage Manu from AWS. Can you please introduce yourself and your role at the company?
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Manu Prabhakar. I lead all of our business application ecosystems as well as our ecosystem for Linux partners. I've been with AWS for more than 10 years here, and so really looking forward to sharing our partnership between SUSE and AWS.
So we've been partners for quite a while, right? And yourself, you said 10 years in the partnership.
That's correct.
So what are the highlights? So why are we partnering? What are the shared values that we have? And then what have we done the past 10 years, actually, Manu?
Yeah. So I think, in fact, the partnership between SUSE and AWS has preceded my role at AWS. So the two companies have been partnering for 15 years now. In fact, when we just started the EC2 service, SUSE was one of the first Linux operating systems that was embedded together with EC2, and customers could start by one-click deployment on the EC2 console and get started and do pay-as-you-go commercial Linux. So that was, circa 2008, 2009. So we've been partnering since then. I think the North Pole for the two companies has always been innovating on behalf of our joint customers. And I think that trajectory has started with SUSE on the EC2 console. Then it moved to making sure that mission-critical SAP workloads are running on SLES for SAP. Then around 16, 17, 18, that's when the Kubernetes and the container system really took off. I think SUSE was there along with Rancher and making sure that both the multi-cluster support on EKS as well as just like if customers wanted to run Kubernetes direct from bottom up on EC2, that capability was there. And I think then the next chapter was around observability and everything that we are doing here, right from managing the different states of, and I will talk more about that. And I think the GenAI. There are thousands of customers that are running mission-critical workloads on just SUSE products, customers like Philips 66 and so on and so forth. So it's just been a really rich partnership and a partnership that every new chapter of the cloud, the two companies have been innovating.
And we have many joint customers, as you said, that are actually driving our decisions on how we innovate together and how we make available solutions to them from third parties and to marketplace. And around cloud native specifically, actually, we're doing a lot in the SaaS space. So I have to say thank you to AWS for helping us with the SaaS factory to develop SaaS solutions from SUSE Observability to become SUSE Cloud Observability as SaaS. And today we're announcing two new SaaS offerings from SUSE as well. Now it becomes a tradition, so I'm getting my guests to do my announcements. So can you announce the new SUSE products on AWS as SaaS that we've done?
Yeah, so I think just the backstory is customers love the fact that they don't have to do the undifferentiated heavy lifting in getting started with SUSE products. It's as easy as a one-click deployment, pay as you go, and you get started. So one of the big products that potentially you'll be hearing soon is around making sure that the Rancher solution, which is primarily a big use cases around doing multi-cluster management with EKS, that will be available as a SaaS offering on AWS. I think then that adds to the entire observability stack from SUSE. So if you think about it, customers who are running serverless workloads, customers who are running Kubernetes workloads, customers who are running databases, and then security applications, they can have the end-to-end visibility on a single pane of glass with SUSE Observability. And then that solution now is available as SaaS. So customers don't have to jump for a separate pane for serverless, separate for EKS, for Grafana for EKS, separate for security. They just have one common point of view. So they not only can see what's happening in their end-to-end deployment model, they can also then take remediation steps as well. So I think just kind of coming back, having both the SUSE Rancher capability as SaaS, having this entire observability as SaaS, is just making it super easy for customers to get started. And we are very excited about that.
And we're getting good feedback from EKS customers as well. That's going to help them actually use the best of EKS and then get better for their business. We have to talk about AI as well, and I think that's future also innovation that we're looking at jointly doing. Can you share about your strategy on that?
Sure. From a AWS perspective, I think our North Star is to make GenAI as easy and as accessible for as many of our customers. So it's all about democratizing AI. I think when we think from an AWS perspective, there are three big layers of the stack for GenAI. I think the first one is around innovating on the infrastructure layer. And there are two big pieces to it. One is making sure that the best instances in the market, whether it is NVIDIA or AMD or Intel, they are available in the most optimized manner on platform. In a similar vein on the infrastructure side, AWS is doing a lot of innovation. We started with the Graviton, our own native CPUs, and that has now transformed into Trainium and Inferentia. So Trainium is used for training GenAI workloads, and then Inferentia for inferences. To give you some stats, our training instances the Amazon training instances are 50% more cost efficient than other industry standards. So 50% more cost efficient. And at reInvent, that's our big user conference that happened in November, we just launched Trainium 2, which is 2 times faster than what we had Trainium 1. So I think there's just a lot of innovation that's happening on the GPU side here at AWS. I think then how that pertains to SUSE is that SUSE is already certified the Graviton, the CPU instances, and now we are working on certifying the Trainium and the Inferentia instances. So that's the first layer of the stack, infrastructure. Then if you move up, you want to make sure that the customers are able to build these LLMs, whether it is a small LLM, big LLM, they're able to do that quickly, as well as then train and fine-tune these LLMs. So we have both the Bedrock and the SageMaker family of products here to get our customers started. And I think the top layer of the stack is just high-level services, whether it is queue for transformation, queue for development, queue for business, chat assistants that really can start delivering productivity for our customers.
Thank you.
So I think SUSE has been an amazing partner. We're very excited about what we're going to do together on the Trainium and the Inferentia stack.
We're also very excited. Thank you very much, Manu.